On this episode of FMA Word of the Day, we will be discussing the word Buno, or to wrestle, to throw, to take down, takedowns, and or wrestling. Also, depending on the region of the Philippines or FMA lineage, the words Buno, Bunio are sometimes used. However, the Visayan words balabag or bolibay, which means to fling or throw, are sometimes used. And as it relates to Dumog, a Visayan grappling and wrestling art, the Cebuano word lame is used to describe or tossing in a combative context. However, within the context of the LFS-Kali method, we borrow all of our throws from Judo, wrestling and Jiu-jitsu. And here you can see our two FMAs executing all these throws, tricks, tosses and takedowns with varying success. Also, it is important to note that the throw may not always be enough. As fun and satisfying as it is to hit an opponent with the planet, sometimes an opponent survives and fights back. This is why cross-training in Judo, wrestling and Jiu-jitsu is incredibly valuable to becoming more well-rounded FMAR. When developing your self-defense curriculum and personal protection training protocols, one may want to consider using the floating arm drill as an opportunity to explore and experiment with techniques and concepts in a relatively safe-ish manner. Of course, you can increase the speed and intensity as needed. In the beginning, the process will be messy, unrefined, and full of mistakes. But that is okay. That's the fun part of the learning process. Eventually, one will achieve a level of competency adequate for immediate recall for pressure testing and sparring. But in the meantime, embrace the process and have fun with it. Also, for fuck's sake, try not to get caught up in that won't work in DOS streams, online arguments and commentary. Seriously, we're using a fucking rubber chicken in these videos. However, consider this while one is training. It is the perfect time to play the what-if game. One should explore and experiment with a variety of techniques and strategies to figure out whether or not they like it, can make it work for them, and make it their own. Last, we hope you enjoyed today's episode of FMA Word of the Day. Tell us what is your favorite throw or takedown and why in the comments section. And until next time, have fun and happy training.